Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so for years, the whole idea of making real money online felt like it had this impossibly high barrier to entry. Like you needed a giant pile of startup capital or some highly specialized degree just to get your foot in the door. But actually, that old model, it's changing fast. Today, we are breaking down 4 proven, researched methods to generate $1,000 or even more every single month. And the best part? We're focusing on a technology that requires absolutely zero upfront financial investment and literally zero prior coding experience.
So ask yourself, what if your phone made $1,000 a month? Seriously. The reality is that ChatGPT, yep, the exact same free tool you probably already have sitting right there on your smartphone or browser, is making this happen for real people every single day. We aren't just tossing around abstract theories today. We're going to examine the concrete, step-by-step mechanics of why and how these models actually work in today's market. By the time we wrap up this explainer, you're going to understand exactly how to execute these income-generating strategies yourself. All right, here is our exact roadmap for today. We're covering 1, freelance writing, 2, email marketing, 3, building an AI content agency, and 4, digital products. We'll be escalating from active, quick wins side hustles all the way to completely passive income. Let's get to it.
First up on the agenda, fast cash through freelance writing. Let's dive into this.
So here's the foundational truth that makes this whole thing viable. Businesses out there are desperately starving for content. I mean, they need blog posts, product descriptions, email newsletters, social media captions, the whole shebang. But they simply do not have the time to write it all themselves. The good news? They are perfectly willing to pay someone else to solve that problem. So here's how you step in. First, you set up a profile on an established platform like Fiverr or Upwork, explicitly offering your services for blog writing. Step 2 is where you cure that dreaded blinking cursor syndrome. Instead of staring at a blank screen for hours waiting for inspiration, you just use ChatGPT to do the heavy lifting. It can generate a solid first draft in roughly 60 seconds. Then, and step 3 is absolutely crucial here, you step in as the human editor. You clean it up, add your personal touch, make sure the tone matches the brand, and deliver it. The time to value here is just phenomenal.
Let's actually break down the math on this. If you're charging, say, $50 to $150 per article, which is totally standard in the industry, by the way, and you write just 10 articles a month, you are already hitting that $500 to $1,500 mark. And honestly, that's kind of conservative. According to our source data, one real-world writer using this exact workflow charges $200 per article. At that premium rate, you'd only need to deliver 8 articles over an entire month to comfortably hit that $1,000 milestone. The math is highly achievable.
Moving right along to method number 2, retainers with email marketing services.
Now we're stepping up the income ladder to recurring revenue, what we like to call retainers. So instead of always chasing one-off writing gigs, we're targeting local businesses. Now, here's a surprising fact for you. Almost every single local business out there has a customer list, like a database of emails, right? Yet a massive percentage of them never actually use it to contact those past customers. They are literally leaving potential sales completely on the table. So you swoop in. You offer to write and send just 4 emails per month for them. And because ChatGPT can draft every single one of those emails in under 2 minutes, you're realistically looking at spending maybe 2 hours of actual hands-on work per client for the entire month.
Check this out. If you're charging $300 to $500 a month for those 4 emails, which, trust me, is an absolute bargain for a business getting repeat foot traffic, you only need to secure 3 clients. Just 3. That instantly builds a recurring income stream of $900 to $1,500 every single month, pretty much on autopilot. And getting these clients isn't as hard as you'd think. You can find them by checking LinkedIn, networking in local Facebook groups, or honestly just walking through the front doors of businesses in your own town.
All right, number 3, scaling up to an AI content agency. This is where things get really interesting.
This is the point where we stop trading our time working one-on-one for single deliverables and we start packaging our services like a true business owner. Just to demystify exactly what an AI agency does, here is your deliverable. You go to a business and offer them a complete social media package. You're going to provide 30 posts per month, so that's a consistent daily post, complete with captions, heavily researched hashtags, and all the underlying content ideas. Everything on this list is primarily generated using ChatGPT. You package all this immense value together and you charge a flat rate of $500 per month per client.
And this right here brilliantly illustrates the sheer leverage of artificial intelligence. 20 minutes. That is how long it takes ChatGPT to generate that entire month of packaged content. Let that sink in for a second. You are delivering a month's worth of value, charging $500, and it takes you less time than watching a single episode of a sitcom to fulfill it. With just 2 clients,
Boom, you've hit your $1,000. Because the fulfillment takes mere minutes, you can easily manage 5 to 10 clients, and you're only working just a few hours a week in total. It is an incredible shift in leverage.
Finally, number 4, passive income with digital products. This is the ultimate goal, right? Because it allows you to step out of the client services game entirely. Instead of working for clients, you build a product exactly one time and you sell it over and over forever on established platforms like Gumroad or Etsy. Now, what should you sell? Well, here's some highly proven product ideas that consistently find buyers. Things like informative ebooks or guides, maybe something like ChatGPT prompts for business, structured 30-day productivity planners, or beautifully formatted resume templates. You literally just sit down with ChatGPT and you have it write, structure, and format these entire products for you in a single hour. You create it once, list it for $10 to $50, and just let the platform's traffic do the rest.
Let's do the final math breakdown on this passive strategy. Imagine you have ChatGPT help you write one highly valuable ebook, and you list it for just $15. If that ebook gets just 3 sales a day, and remember, this is from the entire global audience browsing the internet, that adds up to $1,350 a month. And because it's a digital file that automatically delivers to the buyer the exact second they pay, that income is 100% completely passive.
Okay, let's bring this all together and review this summary table. We started with freelance writing, which is an active income source, where your initial drafts take about 60 seconds. Then we leveled up to email marketing, securing monthly retainers for just 2 hours of work per client. From there, we scaled that up into the AI agency model, leveraging our time down to just 20 minutes per client a month. And finally, we reached the absolute peak with digital products, investing just 1 hour, one time for completely passive returns. This visually proves that powerful progression from active hustle to ultimate passive leverage.
So I'm going to leave you with this final provocative question. Which method will you start today? The roadmap is laid out right in front of you. The tools are completely free, the mechanics are proven. Literally, the only thing missing is your execution. Drop your answer in the comments below. I absolutely love seeing which strategies resonate most with focused learners like you. Oh, and if breaking down these structured AI income strategies gave you some value today, please hit that like button right now and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next explainer. Keep learning, keep leveraging, and I'll see you in the next